Welcome to another episode of Mile Point 3 Garage.
Today we're going to do a total top review. So we're going to show you how to take it off. A husband and wife, 5 foot, 2 bad shoulders. So we found a way to remove the back without doing it the way that Ford suggests, which worked for us. And then we're also going to do it in real time as well, so you can see how long it takes us to get the top off completely. And then we're going to take it to one of our car washes here locally that has the pressure wash to see if we can get it to leak. And then we're going to talk about the noise, because we took it on a small trip and we are up about 75, 85 miles an hour, and we got a good idea of how much noise the top makes. And by the way, this is one of the new tops. So this is not the old delaminating top. This is a brand new top. Let's go. All right, first we're going to go into the glove box, and there's a toolkit in there. The only tool that you need to remove the hardtop is the Torx 50, which unbolts the back of the hardtop off the body, and then the rest of it is all with your hands. So let's go get started. First, we're going to start on the driver's side, and there's a latch here. There's a latch here. There's a latch here. And there's a latch here. So 3 latches plus one of the big latches right here. And then the hardtop will actually come out. Be very careful about this buckle right here. So I'm actually going to push this up, because you will scratch the paint on the top if you touch it. So I'm going to bring that to there and throw it on my shoulder, and we've got that off. And now we're going to go to the passenger side. Same removal process on the passenger side. We've got 1 mechanical and 3 of the sliders. And then we'll lift this one up. Make sure you close this latch and bring this over. Rest it on your shoulder and pull it straight up. Now the center panel has 2 of the mechanical levers, 1 on each side, and 3 sliders. And then this whole piece comes off as 1 piece. One, I've got that one. I come in here to the center. Do the center one. Come over here to the end, open that one, and then flip this mechanical, and then the whole top will remove. I'm actually going to tilt it up just a little bit and close both levers so that I don't drag them. And then I'm going to, normally you would do this with 2 people, but if you need to do it with 1, there are locator pins right here. You just need to make sure the locator pins are out. And then I'm going to pick this up. Feels like it weighs about 30 pounds. I'm gonna slide it out just a little bit till I get to a balancing point. Just about right there. And then with 1 person, I'm just gonna lift this off the top. Now for the rear part of the shell, we're gonna take the socket and the Torx 50 bit. Open up the tailgate. On both sides you have 1, 2, 3 3 Torx 50 screws on the back of the shell, and 1 Torx 50 screw on the front of the shell, and the same thing on the other side. Then you want to lower the seat so you can get to this a little bit easier. First we're going to bend the headrest down. There's a lever there to flip the seat forward. And then we can get into this back one. Flip the headrest forward, pull on the seat, and then, and one of the coolest features is you've got your window washer right there, the window washer fluid. You've also got your electrical connection to the top. We're going to hold on to that, pull that. This comes over and connects right there, and your windshield washer connector connects right there. So that's all nice and tight. But wait, there's more. There's also a T50 on the top of each rear door. All right, so there's 10 total T50 screws. And actually for your bolts, you have a couple of these little pockets right here that you can actually zip your bolts into. And then you have those. Take the T50, put it back in its place right there, and then that goes back in the glove box. And now we're going to take off the top. So we're going to try this with me lifting, and then Mandy's going to guide it off. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't get off the lift. I'll lift. Here we go. Yeah, that was awesome. Now reinstalling it, we're gonna try me getting up underneath it and lifting it all the way up, and then Mandy's gonna guide it. Let's tip it back just a little bit. Okay, you ready to lift it up?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on to it. All right. Sit down for a second. Then I'm gonna get in. Ooh. All right.
Nice. The rest of the panels are going to be the same order, starting from the middle to the front.
We have to have a plan. I'm going to take off the driver,
I'm going to take the passenger side off.
and then we'll both take the middle off, and then we will do our little trick to take it off
Together.
to take off the back.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be.
That was right at 5 minutes, and that was the first time that we had done this in this format, and we found some efficiency, so we think we can get this off in 4 minutes. So we're going to try this again probably in a month after we take it off a few more times, and we're going to try to actually get under 3 minutes. We're going to get under 3 minutes for our top, and I think we can do it. We just used the tools that Ford gave us, but if we used a second socket with a second Torx 50, we could get this off in 3 minutes with no issue whatsoever. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the top back on, and we're gonna take it to the high pressure car wash and see if we can get it to leak. Let's go. All right, we are going through the car wash now, and we're gonna see if this new hardtop leaks. We got it. All right, see if it leaks between the seams here. Comes the big spray. So far so good. Comes the big roller. The hardtop does not leak that I can tell. We're going to get out and inspect it just to make sure. So we showed you how to take a hardtop off. Also showed you how quick you can take the hardtop off without being an expert. So we've only done this maybe 2 times, and we were able to do it in under 5 minutes. We think we can do it in under 3. And then we also found out that the top does not leak at all. So the pressure car wash that we went through, it's a brand new car wash, lots of PSI, and we didn't find a drop in there. So pass there. And then lastly, the noise. We are blown away at how quiet that car is. So I would say that it is probably as quiet as any car that we've had, and it has a significant amount of seams all the way to the back, but the rubbers underneath these panels are so thick, they're almost double walled so that the water runs through the center, which I think makes it so quiet. So I don't think we have any issue with this hardtop. Really happy that we even have the Bronco. Tips.
Okay.
We took the top off with the windows up.
Yeah. Definitely have them down just in case you accidentally
If
drop
you
them.
drop a piece on there and break that window, that's not going to be a good deal. Not to mention it gives you more clearance as well.
Right.
So that is definitely one of the tips. The second tip is that if you're going to be doing it with two people, which you likely are, especially with the back, if you have a second T50 Torx bit, which you can get from Lowe's for $3.50, and a second ratchet, you can actually get this off much faster than we did. So, but outside of that, it is like a breeze to take it off.
It's really not that heavy,
No,
like I thought it'd be. I mean, we have
light.
Jeeps that are much heavier.
Yeah,
than
the
this
Jeep
Bronco.
tops are like concrete.
Yeah.
This thing is super light. So hopefully it lasts for a long time and we won't have any issues with it. Next is going to be door removal. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to see how fast we can get the doors off and not drop them or damage them as a team.
Yep.
And that will be in the next video.
And that's a wrap from Mop Arthur Garage. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos. And if you're ever in Colorado, please look us up.
Yeah, we'd love to go wheeling with you. And check our
I got the cash in the bags.